Hey guys, this is Manifesting Better, and I'm back with another video and another topic that needs to be addressed. I also have an Instagram account. I have more than 200 posts on there. You can check it out. The link is in the description box below. Coaching is also available for that too. The link is in the description box below. So today's topic is something that I am seeing a lot of people talk about nowadays, and it's a very important topic because it's the basis of everything. The topic is self image, or as you call it, self concept, and what it actually means, and why it's essential to work on it for a better life. Basically, we don't do self concept for a specific manifestation, but please know that self concept is the basis of everything. How you view yourself, your self image is the basis of everything. It's how life is coming back to you. So, what is self image and how can you check what your self image is? A self image is basically how you view yourself, the character that you think you are, and accordingly, the characteristics that you have based on the character that you think you are. The person that you think, the person that you basically embody, and the person that you basically are acting as on a day to day basis. What do you think is believable for you? What do you think is actually possible for you? Things that you think you can achieve and things that you think are out of my reach. That is what a self image is. I would also recommend a book called The Psycho Cybernetics. In there, they explain self image like nothing else. So please go read that book. It's essential, like not essential, but it will help you grasp a better understanding of self image. So, how can you check what your self image is? By basically looking at your life, by basically looking at how you view things, what are your reactions, how is the state of money in your life, how is the state of relationships in your life, what kind of friends do you have, what kind of friendships do you have, how do people perceive you, and how do you perceive yourself. That all constitutes self image, and it's basically divided into a few categories. Again, these categories are divided by me. There is nowhere written that there have to be these categories. It's just so that it makes me feel easier to explain it to you. Two general categories of self image is one, winner category. People who have a winner self image, they think of themselves as winners. They think of things that are possible for them. They get the things they want, they get the money they want, they get the jobs they want, they get the people they want. And then there is the other kind of self image where people victimize themselves constantly, victimize themselves in their lives. They like feeling sorry for themselves. They don't think anything is possible for them. They don't go after their dreams. That is a major distinction. And then it is divided, like it can be divided. So there is a general winner self image, there is a general victim self image, and then there are people who believe themselves to be winner in money but not in relationships. Maybe they believe that health is good for them but money is not. And then there are people who are dominantly a victim. They have a dominant victim mindset. So let's say for them, money, relationships, health is not good, but they have good friends. For them, maybe relationships, health, and friends are not good, but they have managed to somehow maintain a healthy relationship. You can actually sense what your self image is, and you can actually see what your self image is based on the life that you have had. Based on your self image is how you go after things, and based on your self image is how you define what is believable for you. So if you have an image of yourself that, let's say, I cannot earn more than $5,000 a month, you will never even go after that because you somewhere don't even believe that that's possible for you. And it is definitely possible for you, but we put our capping limits on our manifestations based on our self image. And based on our self image is how our manifestations also come to us. Now, let's say there is a celebrity. Let's say you take Cristiano Ronaldo and you take you, right? For him to believe that I can earn $1 million tomorrow, and for you to believe that you can earn $1 million tomorrow, is a little bit different. For him, it is a very easy possibility. For you, it might not be. Now, that doesn't mean that you cannot get it and that he will get it tomorrow and you won't. You can both get it on the same time frame. He can also get it tomorrow, you can also get it tomorrow. But for him, the way it comes would be very easy. For him, the way that it comes would be very believable. But for you, it might be very difficult. It might come in a way that is very surprising towards you because you believe that it is hard for me to get that instantly. So that's just how it goes. If you have a winner mindset, if you believe I'm a winner in relationships, it's very easy to manifest a person. If you believe I'm a winner in money, it's very easy to manifest money. But if you believe that I have never had great relationships or I am so shitty at relationships, it's very difficult to actually get a relationship. And even if you get it, it's very difficult to sustain it. And this is one problem I see with people who are manifesting a specific person, because they just keep focusing on the person, but they don't actually believe that they can actually sustain a relationship. So even if the person comes, he or she either comes in hot and cold, or that person, when they comes to them, that comes and it goes away again, because they in their own mind don't actually believe themselves to be a person who can actually sustain a healthy and long relationship. Now comes the question on how to change it and how to change your self image. Self image is a combination of your thoughts, your feelings, and the actions that you do. So, for example, if I believe that I am great at relationships and I am loved by everyone, I wouldn't chase a person. I wouldn't constantly call them. I wouldn't constantly text them. I wouldn't constantly beg them to meet up, or I wouldn't constantly stalk them. That is why, even in my last video, I talk about not creating resistance for yourself. This is what it means to not create resistance for yourself, to not chase, because the version of you who has that self image that you actually want in your life wouldn't be doing that. Secondly, it comes down to what you're actually going for. So, some people, and I will be very honest about it, is they want the whole relationship. They want the $10,000, but they go for a text message. They go for a call. They go for $1,000. It's not that going in steps is wrong, but you have to ask yourself, where is that actually coming from? It's because you are somewhere settling. It's because you somewhere think that, oh, that text is the only thing that is possible for me, and that text is the only thing I believe I can get. So start going for things that you actually want. That is how you change your self image. Start focusing on the things that you actually want. Stop chasing. That comes the second point. The third point comes embodying or focusing on the version of yourself who already has that self image. Now, you can do that by any technique. You can do that by affirmations, by visualizing, by scripting. And it will, of course, manifest in its own due way that you cannot devise. One very important thing I keep seeing people do is so at the start of, when you start your journey, when you start changing your self image, you take feedback from the physical world that this is what my self image is and this is how I will move forward with it. And this is what I have to change. But when you are in the middle of the process, when you are actually changing yourself, when you are actually focusing on yourself, you cannot keep taking feedback from the physical world. You cannot keep taking feedback based on when you are in the middle of the process. It's like you are in the middle of a heart surgery and your friend is in the middle of a heart surgery and you see them, they are all right now, but when the doctor is in the middle of the surgery, the doctor has the heart of your friend in his hand, and then you go into the room and you're like, oh, he's not doing it right. You cannot judge anything in the middle. You can judge it in the start and at the end. So stop judging yourself when the middle part is a little bit bothersome or it's opposite of what you want. But actually start taking that as a bridge. Start calling it a bridge. Start considering that too a part of the unfoldment that is taking you to your manifestation and to the ideal version of yourself who you want to be. Just a disclaimer, as you will work on your self-image, one thing you will realize is that many a times you will stop wanting the person that you wanted. You will stop wanting the things that you wanted. You will stop wanting that house, that amount of money, because the only reason somewhere that you wanted it was because you thought that that was the only thing I can get. So you will actually start leveling up. So don't be worried if that happens. That's actually a good thing that is happening to you. Again, not saying you shouldn't go after something specific. What I'm saying is that sometimes you only go for some things because you think that that's the maximum capacity of your life, that that's the maximum, the greatest relationship you can have. But as you work on your self image, some things change. I intend I was able to explain it to you in a way that you understood. And if you have any questions about this, please post it in the comments below. I will make sure to answer each and every one. I promise you that, because this is a very important topic and I know it can be a little bit confusing. So I'll see you in the next one.